Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I want to talk about testing the market. If you're selling your house, putting it out there to sort of test the market out and seeing what happens. I think that this can be a very bad thing, but I think that sometimes it can be a good thing. If you're testing the market with your agent, it may mean that in your marketplace or your neighborhood or whatever the property is, that you may be able to get more money, but that the comps just aren't there. Maybe your house is unique, maybe it's nicer, maybe it's whatever, but you don't really know because you're sort of priced out maybe for the neighborhood or for the location, and so you need to kind of test the market. I think that you can do that if you put it maybe at a higher price, if your agent's really aggressive in their marketing and their agent outreach, and if you realize that it is too high, that you very quickly recoup, or whatever the word is, and fix the price and adjust it to sort of more where it needs to be. So I think it's okay to test the market with that price if you've got an aggressive agent on it, and you quickly, and I mean within like a couple weeks, adjust that price if you're not getting an offer and you're not getting that really serious and heavy amount of interest. When I think testing the market is really bad, is if you put a property out there that's just at an astronomical price. I mean, just way too high. Sometimes people will do this and they'll do it with like a for sale by owner, or they'll use a discount brokerage to pop it in the MLS and then take it back and forth. You know, they don't really want to sell, they just want to see, and they put some unrealistic number on it. The problem with this is that eventually when you are ready to sell a few years from now, you become that property that's been on and off the market. So even if you've never had an agent, you know, in today's digital world, you know, with Zillow, Fizbos, or whatever, you know, there's a stamp on those properties with that address. If you put it out there as a for sale by owner and it's attached to anything digital, that's going to show back up. That property has a history. And, you know, I always say it's like that online reputation. Like if you're dating someone, you know, you can't just wipe the slate clean on your online reputation and change it overnight. It stays with the property. So you really need to keep that in mind if you're one of these people that likes to use a discount brokerage to test out the market on your own or whatever. That doesn't fully go away. Also, agents can see all of that history in the MLS. And thirdly, you know, the public, you may not think people remember, but people remember. Neighbors talk, and neighbors talk more than anyone typically. And so the last thing you want is the people in your neighborhood talking about you being the house that's been for sale on and off the market for 3 years and it's never sold and it's priced too high and blah. You just don't want that negative stigma with your property. So be very careful if you're thinking about testing the market, and specifically if you're thinking about doing that for sale by owner or with a discount brokerage, or just sort of uneducated on where the numbers are just to see. It can be have a really negative effect to you and your property and end up with less money in your pocket. So these are my thoughts. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to email me. And of course, check us out at thecarolinasfinest.com. Thanks so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.